I came here in 2002 December, and after a few rounds of research, I set up my first fashion venture, Mantra, in a house in Mamangalam. Initially, I started off as a store which sold traditional textiles from all over India, and just like the other players in this industry, I too did customized designing services. I realized that most of the women who came to me were half designers themselves. They had very clear, you would know that, Sheila ma'am, they have very clear ideas about what they want for themselves. And my role was reduced to just translating their ideas into reality. And in that process, I felt that I was losing my creative voice. I'll narrate my one moment of reckoning that I had. I used to do bridal wear in those days, and one enthusiastic bride came to me with a sketch in hand which she had made herself. It was a yellow gagra with bright blue embroidery all over, bright patchwork all over. And while she was animatedly explaining the details of the design to me, in a flash I saw what my life would be if I followed that path. And I asked myself, is this what you want to do? Do you really want to put blue on yellow? The answer to all those questions was a loud, resounding no from within. I think around 6 months after I shut down customized designing, I launched my first collection of Preth, November 2004. And to be very honest, the initial response from my customers was quite lukewarm. That was a time when this word caught my fancy, prêt-à-porter. Prêt-à-porter is French for ready to wear. And I was fascinated with this model because it was a concept that was hugely successful worldwide, but it had just made its entry into India. All along I've worked on product, I've worked on price, I've worked on promotions. But it was quite literally when the last P fell in place that my business actually took off. We used fabrics from all over India. I think each garment had about 15 to 16 elements of design, crafts, either in embroidery or in textiles. So it was truly a collage of textiles and crafts. I was competing with national brands here, and they had good products. They had deeper pockets. They had bigger ad budgets. So I needed to devise a strategy to stay on top of my customer in a different way. And that became a challenge. That was when I started weaving stories around my brands. At the end of it, I had the honor of being the first designer from Kerala to have membership in the FTCI. Okay. And then I had the opportunity to present my collection at the Amazon India Fashion Week for Spring-Summer 2015 and then 2016.
If we following fashion industry, we do know the level where she is sitting. For you to get into Amazon Fashion Week, and we know how difficult fashion industry is and how expensive it is. So what was that fire in you which took you to that stage?
When you move to a different segment, like for instance, say bridal Preth, again, you are going back to customized tailoring in a sense. So in that format, I felt I needed to make an entry from a different route. I wanted to showcase my collection in the Amazon India Fashion Week and then bring it to Kerala. 10 years of Preth, and if I keep doing this now, that's a comfort zone. I need to break that. I need to do something more.
To launching yourself as a brand, how did you take up those challenges?
See, as a woman entrepreneur, I have very honestly not faced any extra challenges. I mean, I faced the same challenges that the man next to me has faced. And that is truly saying something for our state because I found very honestly, I can't remember one extra difficulty I faced just because I'm a woman.